Kelly, and Josh, we are in our guest room today because it's one of the brightest rooms in the house right now. So if you ever want to come visit, we've got space for you. We would love to have you. Maybe not July, because we're having a baby in July. And so we're getting ready for that. And the kids are excited. Elizabeth keeps, rubbing my belly and giving the baby kisses. And so we're gearing up for that. We're also gearing up for a lot of other big things. And so we just wanted to fill you in on a few of the ways that you can be praying for us as we serve here in Uganda.
Yeah, we've been quiet lately because there's really two really big issues that have come up. We know God is not surprised. It may have taken us by surprise a bit. And so now we're coming to you, our prayer team, to ask you to pray. So the first one is that our team here in Uganda is going through a lot of transition. Not bad transition, kind of just necessary. We have a lot of missionaries returning to the field, which is a huge answer to prayer. Scott and Meg Rambo and family are here, which is obviously very exciting for us. And we also have some people who have left to go home on home assignment. And so a lot of coming and going. But the big thing that has happened is that our team country director, who has been in that role for 16 years, has stepped down from that position. He's still returning with his family to work with us, which we're really excited about. But he feels it's time for him to step down from that role specifically and let someone else take that role. So that was big news. We were all kind of adjusting to that. Well, then about a week later, we found out that our partner who was coming back to be the country director is suddenly having some health issues, and his return has now been delayed. So obviously God knew this would happen, but again, it's something that took us all by surprise. So what they have asked our family to do is they've asked for me to step in and serve as the acting field director for WGM Uganda until hopefully just the end of this year, when our colleague Jeff returns fully healthy and ready to take on this role. Big deal. Not expecting that at all. A sense of being overwhelmed, but trusting that Jesus is going to give us everything we need. And then also Kelly's brother Scott will be assisting as well and helping with some of those leadership roles, which will be great. So that's been weighing on us. So we've kind of settled. We understand this is God's plan, and we're going to move forward in faith. But we really need you praying for us. Our family obviously is going through a transition of its own, which will be big and exciting. The ministry is still ongoing, but this is just adding some more. And so we're trusting Jesus for the help on that and really want you to join us in that.
The other thing we wanted to say is that our finances have taken a bit of a dip, and we strongly feel just the enemy attacking in that avenue. And he has pretty steadily. It's always kind of the wrestling point between us and the enemy is the finance part. And so we want to apologize for the ways that we haven't prayed for you as well as we could. We need our finance team covered in prayer. People have lost jobs, have had serious health issues, and for whatever reason, they've been having to pull back on their pledges a bit. And so we want to challenge you, our prayer team, to really pray for our finance team. And we want to redouble our efforts as well to pray for you and to pray for our finance team, because we know that God answers prayer. Yep. And even when prayer gets shoved to the side because we're busy, we just have to pull it back to center and trust that Jesus is going to do what he wants to do. And so would you choose a day next week to set aside to fast and to pray for our finances, but also for our prayer team and for our finance team, that the enemy would not be able to thwart God's plans for us, and that God would thwart all of his plans. So we are going to take, Josh is going to take Monday or Tuesday, and I'm going to take Monday or Tuesday. We're going to set aside time to pray for you. So please reply Send us your prayer requests. We would love to carry you on those days that we set aside to fast and pray. But join us and let us know if you're choosing a day next week to fast and pray. It would be an encouragement to us.
Very much. So we appreciate you guys. We have a solid prayer team. You respond when we ask you to. A lot of you share your updates with us as well, which means a lot. So this video is only going to you all. We're not posting it on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. It's just going to you. And so we're asking that you seriously ask the Lord how he wants you to respond in prayer and just be obedient to that. And if you could let us know, it would serve as a big encouragement for us as well. And so you will be hearing more from us as we move forward and through prayer and then also through action, trust the Lord to help us with this transition of leadership, but also to help us overcome this current financial challenge. You'll see us a bit more active with our supporters in communicating, and a video will be coming out probably by next month celebrating our first year on this term. So we want to give everyone a good update of what God has done because he's done so much and been so faithful. So we've taken enough of your time. Thank you so much for partnering and standing with us. And again, let us know how we can be praying for you. We love you guys and we appreciate you so much. Thanks.